Hello, beautiful people. This is a fresh ass morning episode and a late evening episode, and I mean that in all uh, sincerity. Welcome back to a fresh episode of Sunday Sessions with Rich podcast. On today's episode, the love of my life, Chelsea, joins us again. Welcome to the show, my love.
Thank you.
Now, this is a very early episode, as I mentioned. I have to adult today, but I have to make sure that we keep the ball rolling. For those who don't know about you, Chelsea, let us know who you got. Who you got. Wow. I need some coffee. Let us know who you are and what you got going on.
My name is Chelsea, also known as Luna. I am a tarot reader, psychic, holistic health practitioner, and just a general great person. No joking.
She means crazy, but great. Yeah, dear. I love you so much.
I'm joking, yeah. But yeah, that's me.
Guys, do you have that partner that just sends you like unlimited reels? That's her.
No, that's
All she
you.
do is just flood my phone. Reels, reels, reels. There I was this morning, sleep, trying to get the best sleep of my life to prepare for this episode. And I wake up to like 3,000 TikToks.
No, well, TikToks, yeah, but not reels. You send me like a million reels all in one go. And then you wake up like, oh, have you seen them? No.
Yeah, I do. I'm like, oh, this reminds me of her.
Like just a second ago, have you watched my story? No.
Yeah, I'll be sending messages and stories. I'm like, you see my story about you? She's like, no. Well, this is
So
real life.
annoying.
Whatever. Shout out to my annoying couples who unfortunately have to be bombarded with TikTok videos. I feel your pain. And then when you already seen it, they be like, well, I'm sorry, you the fuck. You
Because
both
it
got
usually shows up on like the page anyway.
you be so offended. I'm like, listen, I would already saw this about that. I was one of your tweets. I think it was 4 days ago. I don't know. I haven't even been on Twitter much, so that's why I had liked it yesterday.
Yeah.
Um, I ain't really feeling. I ain't got nothing to say. I don't want to.
No. They've changed it, haven't they, to that X? Have you seen it's
Yeah,
now
so
X?
I saw them talking. Is it? Oh, my phone's on the charger. I saw on Eli's thing. It's the X, but like I see the bird still on there.
Well, no, I literally looked on my phone this morning, it said X, and I was like, I don't have
Wait, on the
something
app
downloaded
or
for X.
the app?
Literally, like you'll see when you go onto your phone, you'll see it instead of being a blue bird thing, it's now like a black X.
Wait, hold on. Pause. Hold on 1 second.
It's really weird.
Sorry, guys. 1 second.
I can't believe he hasn't seen it.
Oh, mine's still blue.
Um,
Mine still says Twitter.
oh, that's weird. Maybe it needs to update then on your side. I'm not sure.
Nope,
But
don't update nothing. I don't want to. I'm calling it Twatter.
yeah, no, it's really weird. It looks strange. I was like, I've not downloaded anything called X. I was
It's
like,
on.
is this something
It's in like
dodgy?
it's in like some porn website.
Yeah, I was like, is this something dodgy on my phone? Because obviously I took my phone to the Apple shop yesterday and I was like, have they downloaded
Uh,
something on my phone?
yeah, they trying to promote themselves. X-rated information. Uh,
Right.
what was I saying for Twitter X? Wait, so the name is just fuck that. I'm not doing all that shit. Yeah, I'm still calling Twitter. I ain't got time, even though I don't tweet anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't, guys. If you are if you're following me from Twitter, I'm sorry. I just ain't got nothing to say. It's more of a
Yeah.
it's more of a doing. It's more like action. My life is action oriented right now versus excuse me, reflecting and sharing. So
Yeah.
I guess
Definitely.
that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, I
Um,
think you go through like cycles and phases. Like I think we've been on like the same cycle and phase kind of thing where it's like,
you started first though. I feel like.
yeah, I think yeah, because you get like periods of like reflection and I think that's when you like really want to tweet and stuff. But
Mm,
then it's like,
yeah.
yeah, once you're action oriented or once you're like I think it's like First of all, I started off like wanting to consciously like be a bit more present in like my own life.
Yeah,
And then I think it just kind of clicked where I was like, I don't really feel like tweeting anything or sharing anything really. I mean, I sometimes do on Instagram here and there and TikTok here and there, but it's like nowhere near as what it used to be.
I feel like you've been on, excuse me, more on Instagram and TikTok. So
Yeah,
I think it's easier to like share a visual and you don't have to say words versus like,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Before I was like, I love sharing words, don't get me wrong. I think like, yeah, I really love doing that. But I think,
I love sharing words.
I don't know. Well, yeah, because it's like, I don't know, to me it's like natural, you know?
Yeah, no.
But I think,
I know when you have your Sagittarius voice on in your tweets because the sentences feel very like
yeah.
hear me, bitches.
Well, yeah.
Well, not in a negative way, but I know when you got your little.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think I'm just like, just not really interested in social media all that much in that sense.
Yeah. This is a
I don't
random this is a random thought. Guys, you probably wonder like why is he always wearing a hoodie? And it's because I'm in the AC and I'm cold. And rather than turn it off, I'd rather be comfortable.
like,
So,
what's it like there today? Is it hot or
yeah,
no?
it's hot as hell outside, but I wouldn't know.
It's raining and thundery here.
Oh, you hate the thunder. How can you not love thunder?
I hate it.
That's like
It's
the perfect
horrible.
sleep.
It's so scary. I don't like it.
It's not gonna hit you. That's why you got me.
Mm,
Take
no,
notes,
I
guys.
think
No
it's
sleep.
yeah, just slide that in casually.
Yeah.
No, I think it's like I don't know. I just don't like the loud sounds. I don't really like any loud sounds in general, though. You know me. Like
I
I'm
hate
not.
snoring. Oh God, people who snore really.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is an absolute joke. I even had to buy you snoring strips. Let's get that straight.
Guys, she literally attacks me. I could be doing like the most lightest snore, and I just get attacked for no reason.
No, and then you'll have your leg up in bed, and I've got to kick it down.
Yeah, who kicks their partner's leg? The fuck? I'm
I
tall
used
as
to do it
hell.
subconsciously, and you'd be like, "What?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even realize I did it."
The fuck? And it's not even like no light tap. It's like she trying to like buckle my shit down. I'm like, wow. I didn't know you could have abuse when you asleep. The fuck?
Oh, I don't mean to.
Mm, don't lie to my audience now. It's the Lord's Day, Ches. Let's not lie. It's
I'm
Sunday.
innocent.
Fuck it out. Oh no, I was going somewhere with your Twitter. So one of your tweets was about healthy communication um in relationships. And we've had our fair share of miscommunication. But we've gotten a lot better with time understanding each other. Um, why do you think, in your opinion, just not us, but like in
Mm,
general, you think like because you would think it'll be simple when you communicate with a
mm.
partner, but it's not because when there's conflict, that's when people stop listening and stuff like that. So I guess why do you think, in your opinion, if I asked the question correctly?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is probably about like your ego and what you know or what you've known to be true or known from your own perspective. I think um I think our egos play a huge part in terms of like actually not listening to other people or not actually taking other people's insight or advice or opinions or perspectives because we're trying to kind of push our own narrative or our own perspectives or our own beliefs. And I think a lot of people don't really know how to compromise because, of course, they've only had to live for themselves. Um, or I think a lot of the time it's a case of like people either overcompensate or they don't know how to compromise. So it's like you're either given too much or you're not given enough. And there's this constant like pull and push,
Yeah.
where it's like you're not meeting with each other in the middle. And I think yeah, a lot to do with that is like ego, but I think the miscommunication comes in when it's like you're not open to hearing someone else's perspective, or you're not open to understanding the other person. And
Mm.
I think for us in particular, because obviously we can only go off of our own experiences, is like we had to learn that actually we're not, or still remember, like we're still learning this, but remember that we're not doing it to be against each other. Like we're
Yeah.
doing it to like be together. Like that's our ultimate, like our goal, you know, for our relationship is to be together and to maintain a healthy and stable connection. And I think we have to, even in moments of like conflict or miscommunication or whatever, it's like just remembering, okay, we're doing this to try and understand each other because we care about each other,
Mm-hmm.
and you know we love each other, and that's how we're going to progress moving forward. But I think yeah, for a lot of people it is about their ego and letting their ego get in the way, and our ego isn't a bad thing, it's just something that we use for survival. You know, it's
Mm-hmm.
something that we use to physically live, and if someone feels like they're going against us, I guess
Mm.
survival instincts come out and we're like trying to defend ourselves like it's a defendant upon our lives, you know?
Yeah.
But actually, that's not the case. It's just a case of you either agree to disagree, or you learn to understand the other person's perspective. You might not agree with it,
Yeah.
but I think it's important to healthily communicate that you understand it and you're taking it in.
Yeah. That
Do you
understanding
think?
part, I feel like the understanding part is the, excuse me, uh, the important part, because it's putting your, because you taught me that a lot. Putting myself in your shoes, like how would you feel if I did this kind of situation? And something so small you'd be like, duh, Richard was like, no, it's like something we don't do.
Yeah.
Um, because it'd be like, I guess like something small. Because like for example, if I said no, trying to give an example. If you said, "Hey babe, could you wash the dishes for me before I get home?" Right?
Mm,
And I say, "Yeah," but then you get home and then I don't do it, and then you
mm,
like, of course you feel away because you're like in your head, I just wanted to cook dinner immediately when I get home kind of situation.
mm.
It's not a seamless process. I may be hungry. Now I gotta wait for you to wash the dishes. That's an extra 10, 15 minutes. So it's little
Yeah.
shit like that that you don't think about. In your head, you're like, stop nagging. I'll fucking wash the dishes.
Yeah.
But it's like you gotta put yourself in the other person's shoes.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think consideration, isn't it? Because you're considering the other person. And I think like that's the thing, even with like relationships in general, whatever relationship you get into, romantic, platonic, family relationship, whatever, is understanding the differences that you do have and being considerate of the fact that they have different ways or have different perspectives or different ways of living. And I
Mm-hmm.
think like especially if you're living with them as well, um yeah, being understanding of the other person's way of life or the way that they do things. And it's not a case of like you have to like completely adjust to them, but it's adjusting to each other. So there's not like this push and pull feeling or feeling of like control or feeling of losing yourself or feeling of like discontent, you know?
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people probably struggle, you know, we've struggled, and I think
Mm-hmm.
you know we'll continue to have that struggle. I think it's normal, it's a natural process for people to go through when they live together, because you're adjusting to different ways of life
Yeah.
ultimately.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Women, you are something else. I'm telling you.
But we
So
also maximize a lot of things in
that's
people's lives.
facts though, because I used to be a okay chef, but now I'm like grade A chef.
You used to cook broccoli and rice and
Hold
call it a
on,
gourmet
you
meal.
hold on. You ain't gotta put my old business out there like that. That was my signature dish. That
My
is
God,
all I
and
used to
you
eat
haven't
though.
cooked it ever since.
No, I haven't. That's the fucked up part. Damn, I haven't cooked this sister. I was so proud, like, yeah, I'm gonna make my signature dish.
Gonna impress her with this amazing meal. It's like, is this all there is? Oh,
Oh, hey, we've come a long way from two, not even from two steak and peppercorn sauce, Caribbean craft, um, what's that other shit? Roast
roast
dinners.
dinners, steak
Ooh,
and rice.
shout out to my UK folks. If I know, I mean, I know I have UK listeners, so shout out to my UK followers. Happy Sunday. Enjoy your roast dinner. Get fucked up. Drink your Magnum. Nah, I don't even want to think about drinking. Fuck that shit. I take that drinking statement back. But eat your roast dinners and go to Caribbean Craft
In Bristol.
in Bristol. Shout out to Bristol. Our Bristolians.
And you'll be one soon as
I
well. So
know. Fuck, no. I already dressed like one. Travis was like, "Oh, you dress like a UK boy." I'm like, well, I'm just, I don't notice it, but I guess because I've been out there.
yeah. I don't really know the difference, to be honest. I don't.
It is a slight difference because in the States, people wear the same shit. Like it's not a lot of like, it's like, and I've noticed in the UK too. Um, it's like this, you know, when people wear like like the same name brand stuff essentially, but it's like different variations of the name brand, but it's like everybody's wearing the same shit. And I've noticed that out there too. But I don't know. I don't fucking know. I just dress like a 30-year-old, I guess.
I don't even know. To be
Fuck
honest, I
it.
don't like. I don't even think it's weird because, like, as you grow up, I think the way that you dress. I don't know. Like the way I dress hasn't really changed. I don't think
No,
as I've
yours.
grown up.
I'm trying to
I
think
don't
of old,
know.
trying to think of old pictures I saw of you. Um, um,
I don't think. Like I think it's changed maybe a little bit, but it's not like
it's the same foundation, but it's like it's evolved, I guess, is
yeah.
the right way.
I don't know. It's weird though because it's like when you get older, in your mind, you're kind of like, should I be dressing like a different way compared to like how I would
Yeah.
like years ago? I don't know. It's really strange. Like,
Well,
but
that's
then at
how.
the same time, I'm like, well, I like what I like, and I'll just continue to dress the way I like.
If anything, I want to dress because I used to dress a lot more casual than I do now. But since I'm always in the
Babe, do you
gym,
remember you used to dress like a complete? I don't even know. Remember that picture of you by the boat, by the
to
UK
my
flag?
defense, that was also my work outfit minus the
I wish
jacket.
we could like slide in like a picture
No,
right now of like
I
what we're on about.
I do look back. Okay, I wouldn't have worn that out. The top and the bottom was work, and I was like, at least let me put on a nice jacket.
Well, yeah, but it did barely even fit you. Like it seemed like it was like so skimpy on him. It's
That was
yeah,
back in my my vegan boy days.
yeah. But it was like
No, that
your
jacket was too small though, to be
jacket was
fair.
like up to
Yeah,
here.
but I had got it for a really good price because it was on sale, but they didn't have my size. So I said, maybe one day if I lose weight, I can fit this bitch. And I did lose
No,
weight and I
your
still
arms
couldn't
were
fit the
just too
bitch.
long.
But now I can't even fit my favorite jackets because I'm too damn big.
Wow,
I'm
that's what happens.
pissed.
Well,
What's
we've got to obviously get rid of the jackets that you've got here as well.
no, you watch your dirty mouth. I'm not getting rid of nothing. I am a jacket hoarder.
He's a hoarder. Not
But I
just a
can,
jacket hoarder, a
but I
hoarder.
can't even hoard it because my arms not gonna get any smaller. They only getting bigger.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh, what's the point of buying jackets anymore? Sorry, guys. This really touches my heart. I love jackets and jacket accessories.
So bad.
Anywho, because I'm not liking you right now. You're making me upset. Let's talk about people pleasing. I used to be a really terrible people pleaser. I would tell you, like somebody be like, you want to go out or you want to come? And before I would say yes. And then
Mm,
3 minutes later, I'm like, fuck, let me think of a reason to get out of this versus just saying no. I don't know why I couldn't just say no
mm,
because they'll be like, why? And even if they do ask why, I don't want to go out. I don't want to spend
yeah.
money. I don't
And you
want to
shouldn't
go.
have to ever like defend yourself or explain why you don't want to do
But then
something.
I feel like too, it's a lot, not even a lot, but some of it is that not like peer pressure, like, oh, come on. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And it'd be heavy. And I'm like, I get it. I get you wanna hang out or whatever, whatever. I don't want to do
Mm,
that.
yeah. But then I also think that sometimes with saying no to things, even if, for example, in the moment you're not feeling like it, say like you've been invited to go somewhere in a few days and you're like, oh no, I don't feel like it. What if you could subconsciously be self-sabotaging yourself, knowing that you probably should go because you will probably have a good time and it'll probably be
Mhm.
okay, but you're saying no because you don't feel like it. I think that's been my trouble because it's like I'll say no to
Mm.
things and then I'll be like, I probably should have went.
Yeah. I guess it's a case by case basis. So like,
Okay.
if Travis is like, "Hey, you want to go drinking later?" I don't really feel like drinking.
Mm,
I don't know. I see what you're saying though, because you're like, what if it's something you actually should be able to, do, and you have fun and you actually glad you do it.
yeah. But I think it's because like I am just like a homely person. I like to be
Yeah,
at
you
home,
are a homely
but then I
person.
end up self-sabotaging where I'm like, I probably should have went out. I probably should have done that thing. But then there are other times where I have to respect the fact that I am someone that likes my own solitude. And I have obviously
Yes.
boundaries when it comes to those things rather than pushing myself to do something.
You're like 85% homebody,
Yeah.
15% chocolate in the
But
gym.
saying that, saying that, if I was like in the sun 24/7 or by the beach
But
24/7,
that's
I
different.
would be out. I would be out. Like when we're on holiday, am I not out like every single
Yeah, we
day?
chilling.
Yeah,
We want to
exactly.
chill.
But we're doing things that we want to do in a place that we want to do it. So
Yeah, that's
imagine that was
true.
like 100% the case. I would be out every single day. My God.
Yeah,
But
not
I
a
think it's because obviously the UK is so gloomy and just
ugh,
not.
the
And the thing
gloom
is,
and
when we're in
doom.
Chicago as well, when we're over there with you, we're out most of the time, really, me and you. Like
Yeah,
we go on date nights, we go
yeah.
out shooting downtown or walking or on our bikes and whatever else. So
That's true. Cause
yeah,
you get antsy being in the house too long. You like,
yeah,
I want to go out, and understandably so.
yeah. And I really think the weather has such a huge like impact on that, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah,
And who you're with as well, I think, because like me and you, we have fun regardless. Like when we're with each other, it don't matter what we're doing, we always have fun with it. So I think, and we're always like on the same wavelength, which is really nice. Like if we're not feeling something, we'll like be like, nah.
I was like, I ain't want to go anywhere to be honest with you.
Yeah. Or like we'll plan to do something, then we're like looking at each other like maybe we actually don't want to do it.
No, I don't feel like driving all the way over there. I really don't feel like putting on clothes to be honest with you.
Hmm. But yeah, I
Guys,
think it's majority of the time like weather or who you're with or what it is that you're doing, you know?
because yeah, you know me, I'm a popular loner. I know a lot of people, but I spend most of my time to myself. That is like my isolation.
Mm, I think you're, I don't know, I was going to say selective social, but I think I'm selective,
Yeah,
but I think
yeah.
you're more like social, but you're,
No, I'm select. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying because you know
yeah,
me. You know me.
yeah. I think, yeah,
Social,
I don't know. I
selective
think you're really
social.
social. Like you're so much more social than me. I'm
I don't even
just,
be doing shit.
I know, yeah.
People just
Random
come.
free
I make
coffee, random
guys,
people talking
no
to
guys, no bullshit. So it's a Costa
you.
over there, and I don't do anything but be myself. I'm just a nice,
But
bubbly
this
guy.
is why I say you're a Gemini rising through and through,
I don't do
because
nothing.
people can approach you. Like Geminis are known to be like this social butterfly, and like you're very approachable.
I'm just
Whereas
polite.
I'm a Scorpio rising, and I'm probably
You're not
not
approachable at all.
approachable.
I would not approach
Or
you.
someone will just like randomly say something, and I'm like, just like go along with it or something. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
you
not
do.
like I'm selectively talkative in that sense.
Yeah, no, that's true. That is a
Like I'm
whole
always nice, of course, but I think I am always
Your
nice
road rage
to
is
random
your road
people.
rage is ridiculous.
Well, I
You,
think road
you
rage is
fucking
different.
idiot. You idiot. I'm like, babe, that's an old lady.
Oh, well, I don't mean to.
Don't get all shy now.
Well, it's just instant,
and don't
reactions,
and
isn't it?
don't let it be in the Tesco parking lot. Oh God, it's even
Oh my God.
worse. Like you're supposed to let the people pass. No, you trying to hit them to get to the damn parking space.
Oh my God. No, I am like that. But I'm doing better. I'm doing better with it, I'd
Yeah.
say.
Okay.
I
Because
am.
my social meter, because it gets, I can be social for a bit, but then I don't fake a lot of things. I think before, like those small talk conversations, I don't even force that shit. Like we honestly,
You
we don't
used
have.
to so
I
much though.
know, I, I know, I fucking know, and now I'm just like, I just ignore you. I don't give a fuck. Like it's nothing personal. It's just we don't have to talk.
Mm,
It's just no reason for us to talk, and that's okay.
yeah,
That is okay. I'll ignore the fuck out of you. Don't give a fuck.
yeah.
But maybe that was a form of people pleasing too.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, you don't have to respond to people or whatever else. I think, I don't know. For me, I don't know. Would I respond to random people? It depends what it is.
Yeah, I mean, no, a lot of people out there are friendly, so I'll always, but it'd be like a random. But I don't. My interaction just be random. I can just be like Costa. I just normal me. Hey, have a great day. Thank you for the coffee. And then next thing I know, and you're from America, blah blah blah. Then I start to get free coffees.
It may just be the fact that, like, you're from
I'm
America.
awesome.
Obviously, not many people,
I'm awesome.
well, that too. But,
Oh, thanks, babe.
um, but obviously, you're from America. Not many people are from America here,
Yeah, no,
in a
I
sense.
peeped that.
But then plus as well, like I said, you are approachable. Like you
I
are the
am
person that will
approachable.
sit there and chat and just like make random conversation and ask about their life and they'll ask about your life. Whereas me, I'm just like, I don't care.
I mean, in my head, I'd be like, I don't. No, certain interactions do be. Well, all my interactions are genuine, but shit, I, you know me. I don't even be trying. I met, I met a lot of dope people over there so far.
I think it's just because you're genuinely just nice.
Yeah, and people be thinking
You're
that's
just
fake.
nice to people.
I'm like, this
And
is
and
me.
I'm not saying that I'm not nice, but I think I
You're
just
nice,
well yeah, but I think I'm just
awesome,
no, I think I'm just like I just am
tunnel
focused on what I
vision.
gotta do, tunnel vision,
Yeah,
like that's it. So people probably think, oh, fuck that, I'm staying out of her way.
Yeah. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
talk to
And
her.
then you're there like, do, 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 do. Just like
I
looking
guess I
around.
do walk around like I know everybody. I guess that's the
You
energy.
do. You're like, when you go to the gym, do you remember that? You're like, John, Fred,
Shout out to the
Derek.
guys. I'll go in and point, hey Jimmy, hey Stacy. Oh fuck. You be like, and you looked at me too. She's like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, I know a few people in here. No, I know it does.
Oh,
I
it's so
know a few
funny.
people. Oh man. Um, let's talk about the government admitting that we have aliens and alien spacecrafts, which we already knew, but the
Yeah.
fact that they have admitted it, I don't see a lot of people um talking about it much. Or
No, there's only like TikToks of people like saying how obviously the government has admitted to it, but no one gives a shit.
yeah, because it's one of those like it's multiple components to it. We're desensitized to the fact that it's true, but also it's like it's something we already kind of already knew, but couldn't really confirm. So it's
Yeah. I think it's also the fact of like people are going through so much shit and like, some people are struggling to put, food in their mouths, have a roof
mm,
over their head, dealing with um different illnesses or whatever else it may be. Like there's so much shit that's happened in the last few years that people
it's
are like, I
mind
really don't give
fuck.
a fuck. Like I'll only worry about that when it's in the sky and doing something to, you know, attack us or hurt us or whatever else.
Yeah, that is
Like
true.
yeah, I think it's just like yeah, because even I like sat there today and I was like, why do I just not really
Air.
care? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Unless
think it's not the fact that I don't care. Like I think I care, but I'm just like, well, it is what it is.
unless we start seeing interviews and ships in the sky, that's when I'll start paying a bit more attention to it because that's what I want to experience personally. But just talking about it ain't really doing shit unless y'all go into details.
Yeah. But
But
then I'm
then,
also like,
oh
sorry, what was
sorry,
that?
no, go ahead, babe.
Yeah, I think, I don't know, I'm also like, well, why have they chosen to uncover it now? Like, what's so specific about? Because I know that everything is specifically about when they release things and
Right.
how they release things and whatever else, but it's just like, why? Why are they choosing to do that now?
I
What are they
was
trying to gain from it? What are they trying to get from it?
I was talking to Tori about this, and I said, so from a religious standpoint, right? Not you, but from a religious standpoint, you believe in what your religion tells you, right? So it's straightforward. This is the truth. You
Hmm.
bring this into the equation, this shatters everything you've ever known, and you can't
Yeah.
defute it because you can physically, and the government's telling you like, hey, yeah, we have shit. We have been in contact. We are working with them. I was thinking about that, like, damn, that would.
Yeah, but do you know what's like interesting? I was watching something earlier and it was saying about how the whole reason of like them uncovering aliens and whatever else now is they want to try and I think Joe Rogan was speaking about this maybe. I'm not sure. But someone was speaking about it and they were saying how they're trying to make it seem like it's a attack on civilization on the
Mhm.
earth, um, a fake like alien invasion so that they can deploy like a fake godly character
But then
that saves us all and we're like, oh, that's who we need to look up to because that's our truth. That's like that's God that we're all searching for. So
this,
religions then fade away and we've only got one person who we're looking up to as this like godly being who saved us and he's going to prove like who he is through like changing the weather and making things happen and saving us from flooding or whatever else.
yeah, I feel like adding to that, I could see I could see, it probably is a dimension where that would be. I think since everything that happened in the past couple of years, we're just immune to bullshit. And
Mm.
if that fake alien whatever invasion, there are real aliens, and the government have made their own copies and own machines, etc., etc. But then it wouldn't make sense because if you're saying that we've been in contact, we've been chatting, we've been blah blah blah, but now y'all want to invade us, it don't make sense. How
Well,
was
yeah,
we
and
how was we
then,
peaceful at first, and then now we admit, and then now y'all want to it don't make
but you
sense.
know what I also question as well, though, like why are aliens, um, I don't know if it's like hesitant or
Yeah,
why are they like so,
I guess like revealing
um,
themselves.
yeah, because
I
you would
was
think that, like, what is their purpose? Like, what are they?
I
Maybe
was
they're trying to research us or like study us or whatever else. I don't really know, like
yeah.
from behind the scenes. But then why would they also be in communication with the leaders or the government or whoever? Like, I don't
I,
know. I don't get it.
a lot of the channels that I listen to, it's always the same message. Like they don't reveal themselves because the masses couldn't take it. Like if you see like a spaceship in the sky, like physically coming down, people would lose it kind of situation.
But aren't people already losing it though? People are
I guess
already
like losing it
literally like,
gradually. But if that's like if you was told a certain thing and then all of a sudden these beings are walking around, like that'll probably like shatter everything you ever known. So I guess it's like
yeah,
baby
but then it's
steps
also like we're amongst
to
the wars where like we've gone through so much shit that has literally like pushed us into depths that we haven't like treaded before.
that's
And the
next
government,
level.
yeah,
That's
but the government has
beyond.
known all of this. Like, I don't know, considering the fact that people are reacting the way that they are in terms of
Because we
hearing
know deep
that.
down, we know. That's what we're like, man. This is like it's just like
But then it's like, what, like, we're already at a civil unrest. We're already like killing each other. We're already killing other things. We're already in this position of like not giving a fuck. So it's kind of like, what difference would aliens make? I don't know. I don't know. It just doesn't add up. Like the more that I think about it, and the more I'm like, okay, but why? And the thing is, surely, what agreement have they made with the aliens to not show themselves? Why
yeah.
are the aliens not showing themselves? Like, why are they only showing themselves to the leaders or the government or whoever it is? Like, it just doesn't add up. Like, something doesn't make sense to me.
Hmm.
Like something's just not quite making sense. I don't really know what it is, but I've got like all these questions, and I'm like,
Well, babe, stay tuned because the show's gonna get interesting.
yeah, clearly.
I want to see our alien selves walking amongst us. I want it to be
It's like,
revealed that they're working in the government as shape-shifting reptilians.
well, babe, I had this thought as well. Remember, I don't know if you, I think you watched it with me. What's it called?
What inside
That,
job?
no, Interstellar. The it's like
I
the
feel like you pulled it up, but we ain't watch it. I feel like
I watched it. I
yeah,
don't know
you
if you
watched it.
did.
I know.
It's quite a
We were
long
supposed to watch it.
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I advise people to go and watch that if you're into like shifting timelines and having like dimensional selves and things like that, because that movie literally, I had a thought earlier and I was like, imagine these aliens, the reason why they're not showing themselves is because they're replicas of us. And if we were to see
Mm.
us but differently, we would freak the fuck out because we'd be like, hold on, what? Why? Like, what?
Yeah.
So maybe the reason as to why they're not showing themselves is because there are replicas,
But then there's
or
many
I say
different.
replicas, but like different dimensional selves of us who is coming. over to the earth or to this dimension to study us because they're like, hold on, that's me. What am I doing
Mm.
here? Like, do you get what I'm saying? And maybe that's why they're
Yeah.
in contact with the leaders and whatever else or whoever to
But then it's like
I don't know. I don't
it's
get it.
it's many different like um beings out there. So it's not like this one group of aliens. I don't know. Like we don't know the extent to all of this.
Yeah. Like, they may not, I don't know. They
That
may
is
look like us, they may not look like us, they may
I better
I
be
don't know. I'm
I,
not sure.
my alien still better be in a gym. That's all I know. Don't be out here making me look bogus.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. Like you obviously have just like so many thoughts of it, but I think it's interesting. I think it's
I know Lulu and Poops, they definitely aliens. Especially Lulu eyes. Shout out to my cat parents. My cat parents, my plant parents, and my actual parents.
well, you actually get to be a cat parent
Hold on.
soon
Hold on now.
because you haven't really been a cat parent for nearly a year
I've
now.
been on vacation.
No, you have not.
I dropped um one of our babies off to their mom. So I've been on dad free duty.
Yeah, and you will be on dad
Nope.
duty
Chelsea, I
the
asked
whole
this
time.
last question to my guest. What would your message be to humanity during this time?
Um, I think my message would be to trust. I think that's been a really big theme, like for the collective, for myself, for everyone recently. I think the key is to learn how to trust. That may be trust in yourself, that may be trust in another person, that may be trust in the way that your life is evolving and the way that things are changing, even if it is uncomfortable. I think trusting is what will take you to higher heights than what you've reached before because even though you can't see progress, or even if you can't see certainty or knowingness, as long as you have the trust there and the vision there, there's no reason as to why you can't obtain something or achieve something or achieve whatever it is that you want in your life. I think, yeah, the key is just trust, trusting in the universe.
This is bars straight from the beautiful Chelsea herself. Thank you so much for being on, my love. This was such a great episode.
Thank you, babe. It's
For the
always sure.
for those who would like to book a reading with Luna, I will provide her link below. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. And create the best reality possible for yourself. And fuck all the haters. Deuces.